How's it going, 3D printers? Andrew Singh from 3D Central here, and today I've got a really cool video lined up. This is the Up Mini 2 from Tier Time. If you're a fan of the Up printers like I am, I'm a huge fan of the Up Minis. I've got a bunch of them. This is a really cool upgrade. It has a touch screen and external filament spool adapter. It can print down to 0.15 millimeter resolution. It has Wi-Fi. It's just a really cool printer. And this is one of the first units I've actually seen in-person printing. So in this video, we're gonna do an unboxing. I've got a test print already printing on it, and I'm testing out some of the basic features. We're gonna go over how the touchscreen works and some of the basic features of this super cool printer. So, you ready? Let's do it. All right, welcome back. This is the Up Mini 2, and in this video, this is not going to be a comprehensive, exhaustive review of all of the features, but this is going to be an unboxing kind of overview, and we're going to look at a lot of the stuff that makes this printer tick and kind of look at some of the reasons that make it a viable upgrade from the Up Mini 1. Mostly, it's the same price. It's $600. This is the same price as the original Up Mini. The build platform is 120 millimeters cubed, which is the exact same size as the Up Mini, 4.7 inches cubed. So it's the same size, but now you can print down to 0.15 millimeters, which is pretty fine resolution, and in the Up Studio software, which is the new Up software, you can also increase the temperature and decrease the temperature and adjust it manually, so you can actually use custom temperature settings. This is really huge. Previously, you could only use ABS or PLA, those are your only options. Now it's granular, you have more control. If you're an Up user, this is really, really big. You also have Wi-Fi, you also have this external filament adapter with a toolkit holder where you can keep your clippers, and some other cool features, and we're gonna go over those and we're gonna look at some of those. But this is a really cool printer, and in this video we're gonna take a look at some of these cool features. First things first, let's open the box and see what's inside. So we're gonna peel back this tape here, and included is a sample of some Up PLA, some Up ABS Plus, which is a little bit stronger than the regular ABS, so this would be a cool material to try out. Some more of their standard PLA, and then a couple of the build plates. These off to the side. We've also got a box here that contains some accessories. So we'll go over those in just a bit. This is the external filament holder. This also acts as a tool caddy. I'm really excited to actually try this out. This is one of the cool features of the Up Mini 2. And of course we have the printer itself, the Up Mini 2. Alright, great. Now that we have everything unboxed, let's go through the accessories and see exactly what was included. This is the accessory box that came with the Up Mini 2. We're going to pop it open, and this is the power adapter. This is the AC brick and power cable. Pretty standard stuff. Comes with a set of gloves, full toolkit, and an extra nozzle, and a nice little length of tubing for the filament, and some extra screws. All super handy things to have in a pinch. Cool. Good on them for including it. USB cable, some wire cutters for clipping filaments, so you can clip a clean end when you're extruding and withdrawing. These are the best, and these are my favorite kind to use, the orange grips. And a scraper. This is the best scraper. These are what the Up Mini shipped with too, and the Up Box. And then we have this. This is the new extruder head. So we're going to go over how to connect this, but at first glance it's sort of visually similar to the extruder block of the up box. So you have the connector for the ribbon cable, the fan, what looks like the input for the filament, and then the hot end here at the end. And then they have their logo printed on the front. Oh yeah, and this is 3D printed too. Cool. So let's take a look at the filament holder. This is the external spool holder. This is what it looks like when it's brand new. This one still has all of the plastic wrap on it. The top of it pops off, and this one still has brand new spool of filament inside of it. But it's a pretty ingenious design. The filament just sits in here, and there are 2 rollers on the inside the filament sits on, and the top clicks into place to hold it in. And then you just have the filament exiting through these little holes here. And then you have a little compartment in the front where you can hold your tools. So here you can put your scraper, or you can put your wire cutters, or any other tools that you use frequently. This way you can keep them sort of near your printer. And this thing looks really professional, and definitely helps out with sort of the overall look of the Up Mini 2, which is definitely a pretty sleek looking machine. Let's go ahead and go in and pull all of the foam pieces out. One thing that I really like about this is the front panel is acrylic, so you can see into the printer while it's printing. And so is the back. The extruder head mounts directly to the printer, and the ribbon cable plugs directly in. Filament is loaded into the machine by stringing it through the hole in the front of the spool holder, and then through the length of tubing included with the printer. This is then inserted into a hole in the back of the printer. Filament can then be fed into the hole on top of the extruder. I found it easier to remove the 2 top panels on the Mini to make this process a little bit smoother. The power button for the Up Mini 2 is on the side of the printer, and just like the Up box, pressing it once will turn on a light on the inside of the Up Mini 2. During a print, the touchscreen will give you some information about what's happening with your model. A real-time progress bar will track the overall status of the print, and then you also have an estimated time till completion, in this case 9 minutes and 14 seconds. You can also track the material, the file name, and grams of material left. And this is kind of cool because you can program in how much material is in a spool when you first put it in. So this is a quick way to check how much is left on your spool. You can also check the temperature of the extruder, and you can also pause your print. The back panel of the printer has a switch to turn the power on and off, plug for the power, and also a plug for your USB cable. So let's open the door and remove our part. Cool. Let's get a closer look at that. This was printed out at 0.25 millimeters in a medium infill setting using white ABS, which is really tough to get a good video. We printed a little bit of support for the tail here, but overall it bonded really well. And I'm really happy with the way it came out. And this cat planter looks fantastic. Cool. From the touchscreen, you can also do things that you normally had to do in the Up software. For instance, you can initialize the printer. From the main menu on the touchscreen, material can also be retracted, extruded, the process can be stopped, you can select what type of material, you can also select the amount. You can go back to the menu from there too. The calibration process is semi-automated, and you can actually detect the nozzle height from the touchscreen. Going into the configuration menu will give you a few more options. You have the serialized name of your printer, an option to turn Wi-Fi on and off. You can turn the light inside your printer on and off. And you can also turn on a preheat. So if you know you're going to be printing something large out, you can heat up the chamber inside the printer to get it nice and warm before. Then you can change your Wi-Fi settings up in this corner. Another new feature that the Up Mini 2 has is a built-in HEPA filter inside the printer directly under the print bed. This is something it has in common with the Up box and is a really cool benefit for anybody who's teaching in a classroom or wants to have a lot of printers running in a small room. It has built-in filtration right inside the printer. So this is good if you're printing with ABS and you don't like the smell or you want to have something that's fully enclosed. This way, you have a fully enclosed printer with an air filter built into it. The compartment on the front of the spool holder is a great place to keep your wire cutters. And if you're somebody like me who always needs a pair and seems to misplace them constantly, it's a good idea to have a set nearby. This is a great place to keep them. Alright, that's the Up Mini 2 review. I really like this printer. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with it and making some more videos that really explore all of the features and all of the really cool stuff it can do. Stay tuned for some more in-depth exploration of everything this printer is capable of. If you want to download the cat planter, we're going to be publishing this online, so keep an eye out in the description of this video for a link to download that. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We do unboxing of 3D printers. We also do 3D printing build videos, all kinds of stuff like that. You can find a link to subscribe up here. And give this video a big like. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We're going to be using this printer a bunch. So we're going to be using it, getting a ton of time in with it. And if you have any questions about how it works or any features, feel free to ask them. I love answering questions about 3D printers. So thanks for watching. Have fun printing.